There we go. Welcome in, everybody. I'll get to the chat here in a second as soon as I can find the game. Alright, once again, doesn't look like we're on the playback side. They have ESPN blocked, it looks like, tonight. Let's come in, say hi to some folks. George is here. Raymond's here. Bud is here saying good evening. Charles Adderley is here. What is happening today, Charles? Raymond says, got the game on, going to eat. Be back in a bit. District Nation is here. Charles says, smash them free subs and hit that like button. Thanks. You're welcome to join in the chat at any time. Express yourself respectfully. Frank T is here. Hopefully everything's okay, Frank. I know you had to leave early yesterday. I'm good, Gary. Welcome back in. Ronnie's here. What's up, Ronnie? Congrats to the Red Sox for taking 2 out of 3 from the Dodgers. Gave you a like, he says. Good evening, Mets fans. Let's go, Mets. Giving us cookies. Ham is back saying hello, John. James is here. Welcome back, James. Camden's here saying hi. Sharon is here. And I'm not finding the game anywhere. Try it one more time over on playback. And it is not working on playback. Okay, so we got to go over here. For the first time, it's not even on MLB. So I'm gonna have to go over to Hulu. Let's come back over here. Hopefully we can find this before the game starts. Nope. That's weird. Any other time it has been available on MLB TV. No. Channels. Where's ESPN here? Nope, I don't want the StatCast version. Alright, there we go. Let me come back over to the chat. As long as you're calling the game, Mr. John, it's all good. No cussing in the chat, please. You will be timed out by one of our mods if you cuss. Not blocked, just timed out. Jose is here saying hi, welcome in. Peter C is here, welcome back, Peter. Good evening to all, hope all is well. Rory's here saying, hey, John and Mets family, let's go Mets. The game is on ESPN 3, yes. Athena's back. Hi all, let's go Mets. Dang ESPN, yep. Seaweed saying LFGM. Jacob saying, John, how are you, buddy? Hey, doing all right. Your Yankees helped us out a little bit today. See if the Mets can keep pace here. Right? I think the Yankees won today. But let's get into tonight's lineups. Yeah, okay. Seaweed says it. Hey, John, glad the Phillies lost today. Yeah, me too. So, bullpen game here for the Giants with Matt Gage on the mound, making his first start of the year. He's only pitched 5 2/3 innings, 3 walks, 7 strikeouts. Going up against the Mets starting lineup of Nimmo, Lindor will bat second, Soto third, Alonso fourth, McNeil fifth, Marte will DH and bat sixth, Beatty seventh, Alvarez eighth, and Mauricio ninth. And the Giant defense will be Chapman at third, Adames at short, Wisely at second, Dom Smith, former Met, over at first, Bailey doing the catching, Ramos in left, Lee in center, and Yastrzemski in right field. Stanley's here saying hello, fellow Met fans. Yeah, Yankees finally helping their brother, right? Winners never quit and quitters never win, says Charles. Let's go. Yeah, I don't know what you gave up for him, but I don't know why you got him. He's not that good. The Giants just taking the field. Once again, game on ESPN, so Frank says a respectful hello to Mrs. PAS. I think she just grabbed her laptop and sitting out on the patio, I think. I'm great this evening, says Charles. He says his phone froze for a minute. Frank R is here saying good evening. Yeah, guys that are usually on the playback side with me today, they have it blacked out, and MLB.TV's got it blacked out tonight as well, so where they've allowed it over the past few weeks. Poppy says LFGM. Welcome in, everybody. Getting a bunch of new names in the chat here already tonight. So, gotta do it. Gotta do it early. Gotta do it early. Gotta do it early. That'll weed some of them out. District Nation saying big Sunday night baseball with PAS. Hope everyone has a great night. Guys, make sure you check out. See, I have the stats wrong because they have 9 2/3, or I had 5 2/3. So, John M says here saying good evening all. Let's make it 7 straight. I don't normally chat, but always listening, John. Thank you, John M. Oh, they must be having a mascot thing, because in a ground ball, just second, out at first. 1 pitch, 1 away. Seaweed says he's going with 17 new subs tonight. Well, we started at 6844 was the official number, and we've already gained 1. So awesome stuff. Let me write that down, Seaweed. 17 from Seaweed. In for a strike, going 1 to Lindor. James Pava's here saying hello. It's good to be back. LFGM. Michael R's here saying hello, everyone. Let's go, Mets. District saying 20 on the subs. Fouled off, 0-2. Bounce in the dirt, 1 and 2. We did not make the 18 last night, Frank. We had 14. 14 was last night's official number, but he's going with 21. And a ground ball down the third, but foul. Still 1 and 2. Jackson Myers is here saying LFGM. Hi, everybody. Charles says, to the silent listeners and viewers, you are valued indeed. Your support on the PAS network is always greatly appreciated. Let's go. Called strike 3. Got him looking. John, it's Sunday Night Baseball. More people are here. Only baseball game live. 20 is coming. Let's go. Sign me up. So 2 away here for Soto. Nobody on. Gage probably only going to pitch the first. But he's only at 6 pitches, so they might let him go 1 more. In for a strike. 0-1. Can I put up the tracker? What tracker? Inside 1-1. The tracker is up. What are you talking about? The 1-1. Outside 1 and 2. ESPN is way ahead of me, or MLB's way ahead of me. And a ground ball down the first. Dom Smith will flip to the pitcher. A 1-2-3 inning for Gage. 10-pitch inning. Not a good job. Not a good start by the Mets. That'll bring up the Giants going up against Kodai Senga. Michael says the Giants mascot was inducted into the Mascot Hall of Fame. To fellow mascots in attendance. Refresh what? You refresh. I'm live. He says, welcome to my life, John. MLB is always ahead of my during the stream. When it's on MLB TV, it's not usually for me. Usually it matches right up. But yeah, ESPN is way behind. Let me make sure I'm live. Yeah, I'm live. So awesome stuff. Welcome in, everybody. Yeah, already over first inning, over 70 in the chat already. So that's a big number. Pereira saying hi, welcome in. All right, for the Giants, Lee will lead off. Ramos will bat second. Devers will DH and bat third. Adame's fourth. Chapman fifth. Yastrzemski sixth. Dom Smith seventh. Bailey eighth. And Wisely will bat ninth. Let's go Mets, saying Camden. Once again, after tonight, Monday and Tuesday night, Mets are in San Diego. 9:30 Eastern starts for those games. And Wednesday's a 4 o'clock start. We will be live for all three. In for a strike, 0-1. Frank says as long as Mr. John's calling the game will be great. Fouled off. Quickly ahead 0-2. The 0-2. Grounded down to Pete. Nice play. He'll take it to the bag himself. One away. Senga coming in tonight. 7-3 record. 1.79 ERA in 15 starts. 80 and 2/3 innings. Averaging 5 and a third innings per start. And we'll see. 36 walks to 79 strikeouts. One away here for Ramos. Fouled straight back, 0-1. The 0-1. Inside. 1-1. Bounced in the dirt. 2-1. Down low, 3-1 by the pitch tracker. That's why we need ABS. That was a strike. But it called the ball. 3-1. Bounced in the dirt. Ball 4. So a 1-out walk will bring up Devers. Frank asking everybody to tap that like and subscribe. What a difference for the two first basemen last night, right? Devers kept struggling with the plays in the field, where Alonso was flashing the leather. But I wonder why Devers DHing tonight. The first pitch in for a strike, 0-1. Frank says he voted for the ABS. I voted for the ABS as well. And that one lined, caught at third by Mauricio, 2 away. Willie Adames coming up. Mariner fan rooting for the Mets tonight. Let's go Mets. What's up, cousin Brian? Welcome in. Yo, Snowman Multimedia here saying, what up, Big John? Snowman checking in with chips, salsa, and guac after a successful Fever win and the wife fixing the snacks for me. Also, happy belated birthday to my daughter, Cheyenne. Happy belated birthday to Cheyenne. Guys, make sure you check out Snowman Multimedia. Does a great job of calling WNBA action, but mixes in some football, baseball, basketball as well. Has a daily show that they do over there with Snowman Multimedia. Doing a great job. I believe they're getting close to 2,000 subs. So Snowman, make sure you post your link here. Let everybody know what you got coming up. Fouled off quickly ahead 0-2. Art, Will Wong Art. Thank you for subscribing. That's 3 tonight. Let's go. The 0-2. Down in the dirt, 1-2. Snowman, there's Snowman's link, guys. Make sure you check Snowman out. Does a great job over there. Definitely has a voice for radio and play-by-play. 105 away from 2,000. Let's go. And that one lined. Nice play by Mauricio. He goes the short way to second, and the inning is over. We go to the second, no score. Let's flip it so everything matches up here. Boom. Alonso, McNeil, and Marte coming up for the Mets. Ew. Oops. Kicking my iced tea over. That's not good. There we go. On the big side, we're up to 91 people watching with 33 likes. Thank you all so much for hitting that like button. On the vertical side, 27 people watching with 16 likes. Let's go. Lux is here saying LFGM. Let's get this offense started. First off, Spartacus, welcome in, saying hello from New Zealand. Thanks for the stream. Who do you think wins? John, how is the iced tea? 1 out of 10. It's an 8 for me. The Wawa Peach iced tea is my favorite. My favorite thing to drink. It is a bullpen game, Italian Goomba. It is a bullpen game for the Giants. We'll see, but the Gage only threw 10 pitches in the first, so we'll see if they give him a second inning or not. And it doesn't look like it. Oh, they not just baseball mascots there. They got the San Jose Shark mascot is there. Philly Fanatic. Texas Repo is here saying, hey, thanks for the membership. Man, I've been working. Just saw my Astros swept by Oakland. Thanks for streaming. Spencer Bivens, the new pitcher here. The first pitch to Alonso outside, 1-0. Swung on a miss, throw 1-1. Darren is here. Sorry, Darren, no playback's got it blocked over there tonight, so no stream for us there. Pop foul by Pete, 1-2 to count. You had me dreaming of the Frank. No more specialized tea, Frank. I'll stop if you stop. I hate ESPN games. Yup, me too. Up high, 2-2. Up over 105 in the chat. Let's go. The 2-2. And a chopper down the short. Adamas has got it. Fires across. 1 away. Ronnie saying go Mets. Charles saying smash them free subs and hit that like button. That'll bring up McNeil. SGA is here. What's up, SGA? Long time. And that one ripped. No, nice diving stop there by Dom Smith. The pitcher will cover 2 away. SGA, re-upping that membership. Thank you. 3-1 on the putout. Quickly 2 away here. Doug Noble saying greetings from the DC area with a Fonzie in the chat. Hopefully we get Fonzie back soon. Let's go Mets, all the way from New Zealand. Let's go. Up and in to Marte, 1-0. Swung and missed. 1-1. Good luck to your Mets. Thank you so much. I've stopped on the iced tea. Carla would beat me up. Carla would beat me up. And that one lined. Base hit in the right field. A 2-out single will bring up Beatty. Thanks for the membership. You're welcome. I'm not sure who did. We had so many people gifting out memberships over the last couple days, so it was either Jonathan, Victor, or Caps. Bud says, I miss playback, but I'm happy to follow the game here. Yeah, I don't even have it on. I don't like it. I don't like being behind the tracker so much. Oh, SGA says I've been a San Francisco Giant fan all my life. Very cool. Charles says, feel inspired to join in the chat. You're welcome to do so at any time. Frank does say he is smoking, though. Outside, 1-0. Pete only 4 away from Strawberry up. I was hoping he'd get a couple on this road trip, but... And that one fouled off, 1-1. What do you mean my thoughts on Pete Alonso? He's my favorite Met. That's currently on the team, not of all time, but... The 1-1. You know, on the outside corner, 1-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. That'll retire the side. We go bottom 2, still scoreless. $122 in the chat. Let's go. Crushing the numbers tonight. Guidelines for chatting. Absolutely no exceptions. No spoilers. No trolling. No spamming. No religious talk. No political talk. No self-promotion or posting of links unless approved by the host. If you are new here, welcome in. My name's John. This is Pure Adrenaline Sports. I got the name Pure Adrenaline from one of my favorite singers, Garth Brooks. Has a song called Pure Adrenaline. Just love the lyrics to that song. But I am a Mets fan, so I try to cover every Mets game. Last year, we did 149 of the regular season games. So far this year, we have covered every game. We'll mix in other games if the Mets are off or rained out. But then come football season, we'll do a lot of the Monday night, Thursday night games as well. Then hockey season, I cover the Philadelphia Flyers. But we're going to have to find something to do again this year, because like last year, they had a 2-week break for the tournament, and then this year we got the Olympics. PR's back saying, let's go Mets. The best person joins a membership. Thank you so much for going above and beyond like that. Purchasing a 99-cent channel membership. We appreciate it. Bud says, come on, Mets, we need this win. Charles also says, additionally, absolutely 100%, no exceptions, no profanity. Be civil and respectful with your views, opinions, and comments, and challenge the argument, not the person. It's good to see Billy Wagner make the Hall of Fame. Started his career with Houston. Giants lose to Spartacus. And that one popped foul, 0-1. Singing the Mets song. The 0-1. Called a strike, 0-2. The 0-2. Down low, 1-2. The 1-2. Oh, tracker sets. That's why we need ABS. That was a strike. The 2-2. Called strike 3. That one was low. That's a makeup call there. 1 away. Let's see. All the tracker said a strike, so. Sorry. He said the announcer said not a makeup pitch. Oh, I'm sorry. 1 out. Yastrzemski takes a strike, 0-1. He goes, yeah, I missed that one. The 0-1. Bounce in the dirt, 1-1. Not Mr. Blue. No, not Mr. Blue. Senga has thrown a first pitch strike to every batter so far. Bounce in the dirt, 2-1. The 2-1. Down low, 3-1. The 3-1. Outside, ball 4. So a 1 out walk. Second walk of the day for Senga. Okay, I can relax this, Frank. The first pitch to Dom Smith in for a strike, 0-1. Dom Smith was the Met first baseman for a year before Alonso came along. Then they kind of shared duties. Oh, Dom Smith got hurt that year. The 0-1. In for a strike, quickly ahead 0-2. The 0-2. Yastrzemski goes. Oh, it's a base hit. And where Lindor would have been is where the ball was hit. So it's first and third with the 1 out. Nice hit and run there by the Giants. That'll bring up Bailey. Runners on the corners and 1 out here for Bailey. Hit that line drive shot last night that Alonso caught to end the game. Once again, first and third, one out here for Bailey. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Focus up, Matt. This is Frank. Yeah, let's go. I know it's first and third. Try to get at it with nothing, or at least limit the damage here. Deal 1. Outside, 1-1. Michael R. says, I will eat top ramen for a month if the Mets lose today. You might be eating ramen for a month. That's why they play the game. You never know what's going to happen. Swung on a miss to the ball in the dirt. 1-2. We are 152 subs away. 152 from 7K. Swung on a miss to the ball in the dirt. 2 away. Second strikeout for Senga. Ghost fork there. Giants hit the ball hard yesterday, right at players. Yes, they did. Well, we don't want it to be ramen time, Frank, but Spartacus saying he hopes the Mets win. Wisely in for a strike, 0-1. And faced 9 batters. First pitch strike to all of them. Pitch count's a little high though, 32 here. Deal 1. Swung on a miss, quickly ahead 0-2. Vintage is here saying, hey John, PAS family. Let's get the sweep tonight. Phillies lost also. Ball in the dirt, 1-2. 1-2. He had first and third with 1 out. Mets have a chance to get out of it here. The 1-2. Senga deals. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. He strikes out 3 in the inning, back-to-back to end the inning. We go to the third, still no score. 8-9-1 for the Mets coming up. Alvarez, Mauricio, and Nimmo. Frank says you can't underestimate the Mets. No, you can't underestimate the Giants either. They're fighting for a playoff spot. I know it's a bullpen game for them today, but Dr. Rick commercials. Anybody else love these Dr. Rick commercials? Do the Mets play Seattle late this year? Yes, it is late. Let's see if Senga can last 6 innings. So he's got to get his pitch count under control. Victor K is back. Senga looking a lot more comfortable out there compared to last outing. Bud says, come on, Mets, get the ball rolling. Way to get out of it, Senga. Let's go. This is the only game for MLB going on tonight. Once again, NFL preseason starts on Thursday night, so no Met game. So we'll be live for that. I'll be working. I know it's preseason, so we're going to see a lot of the rookies, a lot of that kind of stuff. But I'll be working on the layout. So come out, hang out, talk some football with us. Michael Arce's way to battle Senga, yeah. Yep, first and third, went out and got out of it. Then it just can't wait for football season. Oh, next Sunday, Tigers, Phillies. Ooh, let's go Tigers, huh? Yo, James is here on the outside corner, 0-1 to Alvarez. Let's go Mets, he says. Yeah, he said that's definitely me. 0-1 to count here. And right down the middle, 0-2. Charles is one of his many quotes here. Without commitment, you'll never finish. Nope. Without commitment, you will never start, and without consistency, you will never finish. Helps if I read it correctly. That's the one time all year I'd root for the Tigers, says Michael. The 1-2. And that one lined foul. We'll do it again. Flip that over again. Charles says, got so caught up in chatting and forgot about hitting that like button. Feel no way. Happens to the best of us. Why not pause now and give it a thumbs up? Thanks. Up high, 3-2. Oh, excuse me, 2-2. 2-2. And that one lined out the center. And that'll drop in for a base hit. Alvarez has been swinging a nice bat. Before he got sent down, Alvarez, it looked to me like he was trying to hit a home run every time. Now that he's been back, there was that one plate appearance where I'm like, he's trying to hit a home run here. We can't be doing that. James says, great win streak. Hopefully they can keep it going, take advantage. Yanks finally beat the Phillies. And that one chopped foul down the first base side, 0-1. Oh, and 1 to count to Mauricio. The 0-1. And that one lined into right field. That'll get in for a base hit. So the 8 and 9 hitters are on here for the Mets. Back to the top of the lineup with Nimmo. That's true. I didn't realize that. Everybody but Lindor and Soto in the Met lineup is homegrown talent. Devin says the Giants are absolutely dog. Runners on the corners and can't get a run. They inside 1-0 here to Nimmo. Wow, bottom of the lineup doing some work. It's good. Bottom of the lineup's the reason the Mets won yesterday. Like the top 4 or 5 guys last night were what, 0 for 15 or something? Pud says, let's go, Nimrod. Just very nice. Let's go, Nimmo. Cash in. And that one lined. Oh, it's not caught. Not in time. Oh, they caught. Yeah, it's safe. First and third. It was 1 out. The ball was not caught at second, and then he bobbled it. but they got the force at second. But Nimmo was safe at first. If that would have been caught, that would have been a triple play. And he beat it. Jung Ho Lee hit yesterday a home run in every park except San Francisco. Yep. 68-50. Let's go. We are 150 away from 7K. First and third, one out for Lindor. He chops it foul, 0-1. James has got to get at least one here. Agreed. The 0-1. And that one, a big chopper. The shortstop will come in and play it. The only play is at first base. 1-0 Mets. An RBI ground out there for Lindor will bring up Soto with a runner on second. And 2 out. That's a 6-3. High hop. Oh, it hit the plate. I'll take it. Oh, it did. It hit the plate. John Boy is here. Here's Soto on the outside, 1-0. John Boy saying hi. Raymond saying, way to go, Lindor. Productive outs, right? The 1-0. On the outside corner, 1-1. Down low, 2-1. Getting the first run is key, says Frank. The old Baltimore chop, yep. Vanderbilt to 2-1. In for a strike, 2-2. Actually, a lot of infield hits are hard when fans blame Yankees defense all day. It's just a lot of infield hits are hard. What do you mean? That one hit the plate and bounced up over the pitcher. That was a tough play. What's up, Jonathan? Saying, hey, Mets fans. The 2-2. Outside, 3-2. Yeah, no play backside tonight, guys. They had, for some reason, in a while, they've had ESPN blocked tonight. The 3-2. And it popped up. Foul territory. And no, it went behind the screen. Brooms? I'm hoping. It'll give them a 1.5 lead over the Phillies if they can win tonight. The 3-2. Called strike 3. Man, right down the middle. The Mets only get the 1, but do get the 1 and take a 1-0 lead. So let's look. We go to the Mets go to San Diego after tonight. Let's see what's going on with the other people in our division. The Braves play the Royals. The Phillies play the White Sox. The Nats play the Astros. Wow. And what it'll be? It'll be Mets and Padres tomorrow. It'll be Montas versus Cease. Ooh, I know Cease is on a lot of Met fans' radars. I'm not sure if I'm giving up what needs to be given up to get Dylan Cease for the rest of the season. Guillermo Hernandez saying, let's go Mets. Devin said, Mets fans, you have nothing to worry about. The Giants are the worst team in MLB. Well, no. After a slow start, after the All-Star break, they have played better the last 6 games. Then down to SoCal, I'm rooting for a California sweep. Yeah, they finish up against San Francisco tonight. 3 in SoCal, like he says there. And then the Mets are home on Friday against San Francisco. Bud says, all right, Mets, let's see some more. Who would you rather be? Would you rather be the San Francisco Giants or the Colorado Rockies? I mean, come on. Coming in here saying the Giants are the worst team in baseball. Yeah, they should, but then they play Detroit. They have a weekend series against Detroit next weekend. Mets have been getting some breaks for a change. Got helped by the Angels, bad defense, and Giants struggling pitching. The Padres series will be a good test for us. They're tough at home. Let's go, Senga. Max is here saying hello. Welcome back, Max. The first pitch from Senga. Outside, 1-0. Back to the top of the lineup here for the Giants. Lee, Ramos, and Devers. In for a strike, 1-1. Giants have wild card potential. Agreed. Bounced in the dirt. 2-1. Giants are above 500, just on a tough stretch. Good teams take advantage. The 2-1. They're in a tough... Who cares about the division? The National League has proven over the last... Except for last year, the National League has proven you don't need to win the division to make it to the World Series. The 3-1. Fouled off, 3-2. Dominic Mysterio saying hi. Dirty Dom in the house. It's hard to watch Giants games if you're a fan. I feel sorry for their fan base. What do you mean? Is their TV deal bad? Shady Lane Holmes is here saying, let's go. Pitch clock violation. That's ball 4. Charles says, welcome to the PAS Network, live stream broadcast of MLB baseball action. Sunday afternoon edition, Sunday evening edition. Mr. John providing great play-by-play with outstanding commentary. Bet down low, 1-0. So lead-off walk here. Yeah, what does that have anything to do? Yeah, Mets were 2 games short, right? Just get into the dance and be hot when it happens. Exactly. And a ground ball to third. Mauricio goes to second for 1. The turn, not in time. 1 away. That'll bring up Devers. He lined out to third his first time. Raymond says, let's get 2 here. So Alvarez, since coming back from his minor league stint has been great, both defensively and offensively. Down low, 1-0. Oh, maybe it's afternoon in New Zealand. Very true. Actually, it's probably morning. It's probably morning. Michael R. says, I got a feeling the Mariners will get in a winning stretch very well by September. The one team that slowed down after the All-Star game was the Red Sox. Yeah, but they just took 2 out of 3 from the Dodgers. Joe Wirt says, hey, Dirty Dom, good luck against AJ. The 1-1. And that one popped up. McNeil back. Actually, he keeps traveling. He makes the catch on the track. 2 away. The runner tags at first and goes over to second. They check back at first. It's noon here in New Zealand. Oh, then who won the game? There's no President's Cup in MLB to celebrate the best regular season record. Correct. I honestly hope the Dodgers get into a losing streak with the Phillies soon. Well, the Dodgers have lost 2 in a row. And foul tipped at the plate, 0-1. I gave up on Alvey, hope I was wrong. And that's okay, we can be wrong. I mean, a lot of us gave up on Beatty at the beginning of the year too, and we were wrong. It's 11:58 a.m. Detroit also went 1-8. Yep. That's what's a home run at Fenway? And chopped foul, quickly hit 0-2. Oh, that fly out to center. Well, just like somebody said earlier, that ball hit last night is out of every ballpark except San Francisco. The 0-2. And a check swing. And we have an out at third. It would have been an infield single if the runner would have stayed at second. I think that goes down as a fielder's choice, I think. And the inning is over. What's he doing? And we go to the 4th. It's 1-0 Mets. Fielder's choice, 5 unassisted. Alonso, McNeil, and Marte coming up for the Mets. The Devers fly ball to McNeil would have been a home run. How deep is Fenway in center? Win 100 games, great, not important. But 80 wins and a World Series, even better. Exactly. Just get into the dance. Charles says, every time I think I was being rejected from something good, I was actually being redirected to something better. I love that one, Charles. Nice play by Ronnie. That's why it's hard watching them. Jonathan says, yeah, I scored that as a fielder's choice. Let's come over and check, see what's going on here. Nope, it already flipped over. No. I did not put a poll in the chat tonight. Sorry about that. Once again, Alonso, McNeil, and Marte coming up. Welcome into the 6 new subscribers so far tonight. Thank you, Jonathan. 389. So, yes, that ball would have definitely been out at Fenway. Interviewing Mendoza. Wearing a heavy coat. When do benches clear in baseball? Usually when there's a fight on the field. Is it hit by pitch? Usually. That's when they happen. Sorry. Ask new here. Never be sorry for asking questions. If you are new to the sport of baseball, never be sorry for asking. Down low. Let's go, Pete. We'll find our date at the dance. Just get there. Even if you have to take a cab. And a chopper foul. Bivens still on the mound here for the Giants in his 3rd inning of work. Swung on and missed. 1 away. I was hoping Pete would have at least had 1 home run in this series. 1 for 4 last night, 0 for 2 tonight. I am a Mets fan, yes. JJ Sports Coverage re-upped their membership. Let's go. McNeil takes it. Oh, that's a strike. 0-1. Let's go. A bunch of people up in their memberships tonight. Appreciate that, everybody. Chopped foul, 0-2. And that one driven out to right. And over the head of the right fielder. Bounces up against the wall. And McNeil will pull in the second base with a 1-out double. John Boy saying, let's get more runs. Want the sweep. Michael said, I'm in Queens, New York. Yep, we are here to help if you're new to MLB. Kind of like the... No, we're not like the government. We are not like the government. First pitch to Marte's inside, 1-0. Marte singled his first time. Batting .287 on the year with 4 homers, 20 runs batted in. The 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. Spartacus saying beautiful. Let's get a hit here, Marte. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. There's a strike. 2-2. Nice pitch. Jonathan says squirrel found a two-chamber acorn. McDoubles. The 2-2. And that one ripped. Foul. Wow, that was close to being a double down the left field line. Huey. Oh, just foul. Boom, took a funny hop off the ball boy there. Whoa, McNeil almost caught off at second base there. The 2-2. Outside, 3-2. The 3-2. And chopped foul will do it again. Nico's back. Hi, John. How are you? Doing great tonight. Hoping for a Mets sweep. The 3-2. And that one fouled off. We'll do it again. You feel like, I don't know. I don't follow the American League. So I couldn't tell you honestly if Minnesota was good or bad. The 3-2 to Marte. The pitch. And chopped foul again. I know a lot of teams are calling the Mets about Marte. Now that he's hot, I don't know if I trade him. The 3-2. Down low, ball 4. Good thing we don't have ABS, because that would have been strike 3. First and second with one out here. That's a strike. James S. is here saying good evening, John. Hope you are well. Charles says, whether you are actively chatting or enjoying the stream quietly, you make the PAS network what it is. Feel free to join in the chat at any time, respectfully. The Giants are National League. The Giants play in the National League West, along with the Dodgers, Padres, Diamondbacks, and Rockies. Nice walk. Minnesota should be sellers. Agreed. Bastian Beatty. Oh, so record-wise, are they not that good? So first and second here for the Mets with one out. That'll bring up Beatty. Everyone wants Marty. There must be serious reason. They are below 500. Thank you, Michael. Swung on a missed. 0-1. Jonathan says it's nice to see a California trip with the Mets W's. The 0-1. The chopper foul, 0-2. Mets seem to be doing good tonight. Let's keep it going. Why couldn't this happen when I lived there, he said. 5 to 6 under 500. Gotcha. The 0-2. And a check swing right back to the pitcher. Second for 1. The return. Double play. 1-6-3 double play ends the inning. We go bottom 4. Still 1-0. Because Marte can hit. Yep. Up to 57 likes on the big side. Welcome in. 146 people watching. Welcome in, everybody. Over on the vertical side, we have 28 likes with 39 people checking in. Let's go. Back-to-back big nights on both streams. I guess that helps when you're the only team in town, only game in town, right? So let's look at some of the finals. I know I have the scoreboard going there, but the Pirates beat the Diamondbacks 6-0. Diamondbacks have turned into sellers. The Orioles beat the Rockies 5-1. Red Sox beat the Dodgers 4-3. Yankees beat the Phillies 4-3. Reds beat the Rays 2-1. Tigers beat the Blue Jays 10-4. Cubs beat the White Sox 5-4. Royals beat the Guardians 4-1. Brewers beat the Marlins 3-2. Finally cooling the Marlins off a little bit. The A's beat the Astros 7-1. Nats beat the Twins 7-2. Padres beat the Cardinals 9-2. Rangers beat the Braves 8-1. My guy Jack Leiter with the win there tonight. And the Angels beat the Mariners 4-1. LFGM. Let's finish this thing off, says Darnell. Let's go, Mats. LFGM, says Seaweed. I hope the Mets finish this road trip strong. Let's go. Let's do this Mets style. Come on, defense. How did the Mets score? Runners on first and third, and Lindor hit a ground ball. Not really a ground ball. It was a chopper off the plate. And everybody was safe except for Lindor at first. Late game today. Earlier than the first two. The games got earlier. Friday night was 10. Saturday night was 9. And Sunday night was 7. Little Bronx brother helping out Big Brother today. Yup. Down low, 2-0. And that one absolutely crushed out to left. Nimmo looks up, and we're tied at 1. Matt Chapman with his 15th home run of the year ties the game up at 1. Dom, this is a good way to get yourself blocked. If you don't have anything to say in the chat, don't just push the button that says hi. .413 feet off the bat to tie it up at 1. Up high, 1-0. And that one popped up foul, 1-1. How did they tie it? You must not have been paying attention. They just hit a home run, literally. To 2-1. Swung on and foul tip, 2-2. What do you come back from? What? We're not losing. Oh my goodness. It's 1-1. What do you mean come back? Popped up. Okay. You can have multiple things going on at once. All you have to do is listen in. You don't have to watch. But you want to call me names? Good luck with that. Good luck. Now you can listen in and not chat. We'll see you tomorrow night. Dominic, that's strike 2, dude. Put an actual comment in there instead of hitting the button that says hi. There's a strike. Come back with something constructive to say. Yeah. The 2-1. In for a strike, 2-2. Timeout by Dom Smith here. Oh, it's Yastrzemski, excuse me. Dom. Goodbye, Dom. Thank you, Frank. We got him. Frank and I got him. The 2-2. Down low, 3-2. Okay, Dom wants to be funny, man. Yeah, that's not how this works, Dom. Ball 4. A 1-out walk there to Dom Smith. I did not see how Yastrzemski got out. Popped out to third. So 1 out, 1 on. Down low, 1-0. Outside, 2-0. Senga, way too high of a pitch count here. Come on, defense. Nimmo on the run will make the catch, 2 away. Runner holds up first. That'll bring up Weissly. Dom taking too many falls off the top rope. Yep. No, he's not unraveling. Just throwing too many pitches. Man, is there a full moon out? Something tonight? $68.54 in the chat. Let's go. Or, yeah, $68.54. No, $68.54 is the subscriber count. Let's go. That's 10. 10 so far tonight. Welcome in. Yeah, after 4 innings, you want your starter to be no higher than 60. Dom's at 66 right now with 2 out in the 4th. So a little high on the pitch count. Too many walks by Senga. Yep. Swung on a missed. Smash them free subs and hit that like button, says Charles. 1-1 to count. Popped foul, 1-2. Elgood, what's up, Elgood? Not sure if I said hello. I see you there in the chat. Senga must focus up. Correct. What's also good about the Mets not playing on Thursday, they have a day game on Wednesday. The runner will go down to second on the wild pitch there. Man, that might be a pass ball. Either way, he went down to second. Let's not start having walk issues. That was the problem late last season. Correct. The 2-2. Outside. 3-2. It's like a day and a half off. Yes, but it's the day and a half right before the trade deadline, so. The 3-2. Bud says we have a lot more chats than likes. Hit the like button, people. Senga might be I'm done with James Ass too, man. The 3-2. Down low, ball 4. Back to the top of the lineup. It was a wild pitch. Thanks, John Boy. We'll find out more tomorrow of new teams that are selling. A 65-degree summer day. All right, here we go. The mound visit is over. 72 pitches for Senga. That's where you want to be after after five, but we're only in the 4th here. All right, they can stop interviewing Buster Posey, please. In for a strike, 0-1. Have the Giants been active? Well, they got they were the first ones, right? They got the Devers trade done. The 0-1. Down low, 1-1. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 walks. Yep. The 1-1. Swung on a miss. 1-2. Yes, Elgood. He does have 5 walks. So with the pitch count, if he can get out of this, I'll probably only be able to go one more. The 1-2. Popped up. Lindor, shallow left field. Will make the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Giants tie it up on the Chapman homer. We go to the 5th, tied up at 1. It'll be Alvarez, Mauricio, and Nimmo. Coming up, 8, 9, and 1. Yeah, Devers not that fantastic at first, as noted. Correct. Come on, Senga, get out of this. 5 walks is unacceptable. Agreed. And I have not heard that, and I don't like that. I like the fact it's July 31st every year, no matter what day of the week it falls on. But understandable, because there's more teams active in the playoff seedings right now. So, I mean, that does kind of make sense to push it down the line there a little bit. 153 in the chat with 69 likes. Let's go. Smash them thumbs up, everybody. Over on the vertical side, we have 31 people watching, and we have 30 likes. Come on. The vertical side putting the big side to shame tonight. Let's get it back and more. LFGM. Hope everyone has a good night. Sean M is here saying good evening, everybody. Go Mats and Senga. Bud says let's get back in the lead. John Boy says I agree. I like July 31st. But I can understand why MLB would do that. But maybe it'd have to go up for vote. Maybe it doesn't get passed. Maybe the top teams are like, you know what? No. These teams got to decide by the end of July what they're doing. I don't know, September sometime. And it's not like it used to be. It's only like two more spots. You used to be able to bring up anybody that was on the active 40-man roster. Now it's not. It's only like 28 or 29. Outside 1-0. L Good says bunch of fair weather junkies on the big side. John Boy says yes. Let's go Alvarez. And for a strike, 1-1. Charles says you know your worth. You don't need others to validate you. Just focus on being the best you can be. And that one lined out to right. And that'll split the gap and go to the wall. No, it won't. It'll be cut off. But Alvarez will pull him to second base with a leadoff double. Let's bang some more stuff. Alvarez is on fire. It's just seaweed. And that one fouled off, 0-1. Let's go Mets. Love Alvarez going oppo. Me too. Alvarez is a very clutch batter for the Mets since coming back. And that one ripped. Fair ball down the right field line. Alvarez will score. Yastrzemski fell down. Mauricio pulls into second base. And the Mets go back in front, 2-1. Rumbling, stumbling, and bumbling. Let's go, Ronnie. Bring Alvy in, and he does. Let's go, and we're getting a pitching change here. Back to the top of the lineup with Nimmo. Ripped past Dom Smith. Made a diving attempt. That's it, Ronnie. Let's go. Bottom of the order doing great tonight. 2 nights in a row. I mean, Alvarez was 1 for 3 last night with a triple. Vientos had the big 2-run double. And Taylor 0 for 3 last night with 3 strikeouts. Ernesto says yes. Frank says, I'm not smoking for nothing. Camden saying, let's go, Nimmo. That was back-to-back and belly-to-belly doubles. Very nice. Good call. Once again, all other games are final. The Phillies did lose today, so if the Mets win, they'll increase their lead to a 1.5 games. Raymond says, keep it going. Jeffrey's here saying hello, everyone. Welcome in, Jeffrey. John Boy says, Vientos, Mauricio, and Alvarez hitting at the same time. Boy, we need that. Finding Nimmo time. Braves lost 2. Love that. Top 4 hitters for the Mets tonight. 0 for 8. Bottom 5, 6 for 9. The Dodgers lost today too. Yep. And fouled off by Nimmo 0-1. So Mets getting some more production out of the bottom guys. Lucchesi, the pitcher again. Here he pitched last night. And that fouled straight back. 0-2. Nimmo send this one to the kayakers. Yeah, the only home run, Lindor hit a home run in game 1, right? But it didn't splash down. DO2. And a chopper foul. We'll do it again. Carla says Mets win. Nurse Carla knows what she's talking about, Frank. Jonathan says ebbs and flows. Bottom half covering for the top half. Mets with a run home in the inning. Still nobody out. Mauricio the runner on second. DO2. Bounce in the dirt. 1-2. Timeout by Nimmo here. Jason Curtis says we are playing our best right now. Yes, they are. Frank says to tap that like and subscribe button. 159 in the chat. The 1-2. And that one chopped up to second. Mauricio will go to third. Nimmo's out at first. 1 away. Advances the runner. 4-3 on the putout. Good job getting the ball in play and advancing the runner here for Lindor. Now Lindor can get another RBI without getting a base hit. When neither half is doing anything, we get what happened a month ago, right? The June swoon. The infield will play in. Outside 1-0. Yeah, the Giants mascot was inducted into the Mascot Hall of Fame. Big hit for Lindor. Come on. And the Throw to the plate, and Mauricio's out by a mile. So that's a fielder's choice. Runner, you're going on contact. I'm sorry. I'm not sending. If it's hit to my side of the field, I'm not going. So that'll bring up Soto with a runner on first. She's a keeper. Thanks, Mr. John. First pitch in for a strike, 0-1. Just need Senga to lock in, and this game will start looking good. Let's go, Soto. On any play on the infield, they can block as much as the plate as they want. D is here. What's up, D? Says, shout out, John. I hope you had a good weekend. Let's go, Mets. He got a terrible jump. No, they can block the plate if it's a ball in the infield. Popped up, foul. Chapman in foul ground will make the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Mets get the run. We're halfway through. It's 2-1. Drive one, Soto. Correct, John. Not to my side of the field. Unless it's over my head. Yep. So good stuff, everybody. Once again, I'm usually giving out other scores of games going on, but when there's nothing else happening, tough to do that. For the Giants coming up, it'll be Ramos, Devers, and Adames down a run. Well, we gotta be getting closer. Make your bid. View item. Default browser app. An hour 29 left on the card I want to bid on. Yo, play-by-play with JJ Raid. Let's go. Welcome in everybody from play-by-play with JJ. I got subscriber-only mode on tonight, JJ. So a lot of your people might not be able to chat. You got to text me, bud. Top of the lineup hurting my soul this series. But guys, check out Play-by-Play with JJ. Does a great job of covering the Philadelphia Phillies during the baseball season, the Sixers during the basketball season, and the Eagles during football season. Gonna be a lot of a night like this when we were the only game in town during the World Series. Well, no, there'll be other sports going on during the World Series, though. Basketball will be around, NHL, NFL news and stuff. Play-by-play with JJ Raid. Smash the like button. So Senga's still on the mound here. Could be his last inning of work, depending on pitch count here. The first pitch to Ramos, in for a strike. What's up, Michael? How are you? Yo, Brody Blumberg is here. What is up, Brody? Once again, shout out to Brody Blumberg last night. Dropped a huge dono and then didn't say anything in the chat. What did I miss? And that one lifted foul down the left field side. 1-2 to count. What did I miss? Oh, you missed the Mets taking a 1-0 lead? The Giants tying it at 1, and then the Mets taking a 2-1 lead. The 1-2. And that one popped up. Nimmo before the track, 1 away. Seaweed says the legend Brody Blumberg is here. Correct. Brody, bro. As a pitcher and you see your team scoring runs, do you tell yourself to throw more fastballs? No. Fans of the Green Bay Packers, welcome back. It's been a while since we've seen you here. ESPN announcer sounded disappointed that wasn't a home run. Correct. The 0-1 to Devers. Swung on a man, it's 0-2. The 0-2. Outside, 1-2. $57. We are 143 away. 143 away on the sub count. And we've gained 13 tonight so far. 13 new subs. Fouled off. Still 1-2. And that one chopped to first. Pete's got it. He'll flip it to Senga. Got a little worried there. 2 away. That'll bring up Willie Adames. He's 0 for 2. Now they're giving... Yeah. I don't know why the Mets agree to play on Sunday Night Baseball, honestly. What a terrible trade San Francisco did. And that one lifted out to left center. And that'll drop in front of Nimmo. One on with 2 out here. That'll bring up Chapman, who hit the home run his last time up. That tied the game at 1. And Chapman does it again. That ball absolutely crushed. It's 3-2 Giants. Because Devers didn't want to be in Boston, that's why. Not what we needed, nope. In for a strike. Outside. Inside. 2-1 to count. Senga at 90 pitches here. Chopper foul. 2-2. Yeah, 2 home runs. I mean, he's given up 7 on the year now. And that ball ripped to second. Beatty's got it. That'll end the inning. Once again, an inning where the Mets pitcher gets the first 2 out and gives up runs. We go to the 6th. It's 3-2 Giants. For the Mets coming up, it'll be Alonso, McNeil, and Marte. It'll be the 3rd time tonight. Alonso has led off an inning. Charles says to hit that like button and sub to the PAS network for outstanding contents and great play. No, Caps is not here. Caps don't like to hang out with us no more. He'll come in, gift 5 memberships, and then leave. I mean, I appreciate the gifted memberships, but... Okay, time for the polar bear to crush one into the water. All right, here we go. Once again, Alonso will lead it off. Down low, 1-0. James saying, let's go, Pete. Well, top of the order. Well, it's the middle of the order here. 4, 5, and 6. 2-0 to Pete. In for a strike. 2-1. The 2-1. And that one ripped foul down the left field side. 2-2. James S. says, come on, offense, let's go. Once again, Pete, 4 behind Strawberry for the all-time Met home run lead. The 2-2. And that one chopped to first. Dom Smith has got it. 1 away. Top of the Met lineup is 0 for tonight. That'll bring up McNeil. He doubled his last time, 1 for 2. Spartacus says, come on, Mets, need some offense. Down low, 1-0. The 1-0. And that one ripped out to right field. That's in the gap at the wall. And it's off the top of the wall at the 4:15 sign. McNeil will pull in the second and hold on there. A 1-out double. That was in the air forever. I bet you that's out of almost every other park. 4:15 there in the gap. So McNeil with his second double of the night. And we're getting another pitching change. Bring up Marte, who's 1 for 1 with a walk and a single. This McNeil guy makes more contact than hitters 1 to 4. Yup. That could be that'd be a homer in every ballpark. 4:15 the right center field. And it hit the wall. Most ballparks aren't deeper in right center field than they are in center field. But this one is. Elgood was. I was just gonna go say that would be a home run in most every other ballpark. They say the winds don't affect the ball inside the stadium. Keith said that yesterday. I don't know if that's true or not. Parte. Let's go, Marte. Little hit. I want to rock and roll all night and Marte every day. Very good. Very good, Joe. No, never been to San Francisco. Well, that's what Keith said. I find that hard to believe, though, Jonathan. Right? That one's outside, 1-0. Randy Rodriguez is 0.82 ERA in 43 and 2/3 innings. And a weak grounder to short. McNeil will hold at second. 2 away. That'll bring up Beatty. Oh for 2 on the night. A strikeout and a double play. Up high, 1-0. Candlestick was known for where balls went to die. Yup. If the Mets can find a way to win this, sweep would be huge. Little hit, Brett. Let's go, Beatty. Up and in, 2-0. Well, then don't tell the story if you're not going to tell us who it was. The 2-0. Outside, 3-0. The 3-0. Right down the middle, 3-1. Beatty's going to get out here. He was looking to walk. He was looking to flip that bat. There's a strike, 3-2. Both sports at Candlestick wind problems. Yep. The 3-2. Popped foul. We'll do it again. Buster Olney is the biggest Mets hater of all. Agreed. ESPN, and I don't know, that's why I don't understand why the Mets agree to these Sunday night games. They know ESPN can't stand them. The 3-2. Inside, ball 4. That'll bring up Alvarez with runners on first and second and 2 out. Alvarez is 2 for 2. Hey, Jared's here. What's up, Jared? Happy my Red Sox won the series against the Dodgers. I never thought of one. Never thought we would have won the Dodger series. Well, he works for ESPN too. In for a strike, 0-1. Okay. Somebody time Jonathan Himes out, please. No foul language in the chat. That's why you were timed out the first time. Swung on a missed. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. We go bottom 6, 3-2 Giants. 7, 8, and 9 coming up. Dolores Rodriguez saying, "Let's go Mets." Yep, well, he's strung out. He's struck out. So we go bottom 6 here. Still 3-2. We'll see if Senga's... No, Jose Butto will be the new pitcher here. No, ESPN has hated the Mets since Steve Cohen bought the team. Jonathan says, "A fine aloha to Mrs. PAS." All right, Butto on the mound now. 7, 8, and 9. Dom Smith, Bailey, and Weissly. Oh, wow. ESPN gave the Mets broadcasters a little shout out there. And a chopper foul, 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Outside. Oh, called a strike. 1-2. The 1-2. And a ground ball to second. Beatty's got it. Fires the Pete. 1 away. Yeah, shout out must have been in the contract agreement with ESPN, right? We miss Gary, Keith, and Ron because these guys stink. Fouled off, 0-1. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. And that one ripped out to right, but foul. My Braves need a bullpen. Let's do some trading. Nope. Braves can suck it up the rest of the year. Hopefully the Nats stay hot and pass them. James says, well, at least we have one of the best. John. Who's this John you speak of? Outside, 2-2. Yeah, there you go. We'll give you a Buto for Acuna Jr. There we go. I'll do that. Fouled off, still 2-2. I've never heard this John you speak of. The 2-2. Swung on a miss. It's like they lost the mic to the crowd noise or something. You guys watching on ESPN, was that weird or what? I believe Ralph Kiner would call it being a homer. I try not to be a homer. Of course, I'm going to get a little bit more excited when my team is doing good, but... Fouled off, 0-1. My Atlanta commentary is limited to what I said about the All-Star game. That's over. See you at the bottom. Oh, that's over. See you at the bottom. Yeah, okay. All right. I'm not the only one that had that issue. Okay, good. Thanks, so good. Deal 1. Swung on a miss. 0-2. DO2 up high, 1 and 2. James says, well, to be fair, it is a Mets channel. We all might be a little biased. Oh, the other guy's on TV calling the game. Gotcha. The 1-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Once again, up to 68. 58 in the chat on the subscriber count. That's 14 tonight. Let's go. Thank you all so much for all the new subscribers. We go live for every Mets game. The 1-2. And fouled off. We'll do it again. Charles says, for every cause there's an effect, and for every action there's a reaction. The choices we make. Got NFL stream starting up on Thursday. Popped up. Foul territory. Alvarez will come over towards the dugout. Mauricio. And it goes out of play. James says, very nice. Great to have you all new subscribers. Charles says, so great to have you all join us tonight on the PAS network. You are valued indeed. Your support is greatly appreciated. The 1-2. Up high, 2 and 2. The 2-2. Bounce in the dirt, 3 and 2. I think the count's only 3 and 2, dude. He was taking his gear off and walking down the first base. Yeah, here we go. 3 and 2 the count. Buto will wind and deal. And that one drifted out to center. McNeil back. A step onto the track. Will make the catch right before the wall. We go to the 7th. Still 3-2 Giants. 9-1 and 2 for the Mets coming up. Mauricio, Nimmo, and Lindor. New rules, John. 3 pitch walks. Let's go. Still 135 in the chat on the big side. 84 likes. Thank you so much for all the thumbs up. Over on the vertical side, we have 32 people watching, but we have 38 likes. Let's go. So all the people coming and going tonight are hitting the thumbs up button over there. I appreciate you all. Once again, we go live for every Mets game. When the Mets aren't on now that football's starting, we'll mix in some NFL games, even though it's preseason. Eddie Murphy in a new movie here. The pickup that looks pretty good. Let's go, Mets. Get back in the lead. You like what Ben Johnson's doing with your Bears? They were struggling to line up, and he pulled the first team. Levy's holding people accountable. For us, 7 ball walks. Yes, right. We got to make now. It's a bullpen game. You don't worry about what the pitcher's pitch count is. It's a bullpen game. You got to hit these guys. Let's go offense. We can do this. Ron Duffy's here. What's up, Ron? Big win for your Yankees today. Still a lot of ball game here. Yeah, 3 innings yet. Only down a run. Mauricio will lead it off. Outside, 1-0. The 1-0. Rodriguez deals. And that one's ripped out to right field. If it's fair, it's gone. And it's out of here. Splashdown. And the game is tied at 3. Nico, I'm calling the game. That's your warning. Let's go, Ronnie. Go, Mets. Thank you, Elgood. Tie game. Beautiful. Our dreaded bottom of the order, right? Let's go, Nimmo. Whoa, this is PR. The 1-0 to Nimmo. In for a strike, 1-1. Yes, I know the tracker's ahead of me tonight, but please do not spoil what's going on in the chat because people are relying on what I'm doing. Outside, 2-1. Our new murderer's row. Let's go, Mets. Let's go, baby. All the way from the land down under, New Zealand. George San Mauricio. The 2-1. In for a strike, 2-2. Outside, 3-2. In called strike 3. What is going on with the top 4 in our lineup, man? Well, it was down the line. Even the broadcast is talking about they were surprised it stayed fair. More Mauricio. Here's Lindor. In for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 on the outside corner, 0-2. Swung on a miss. So he looks at the 2 pitches in the strike zone and swings at the ball in the dirt. 2 away. Chavez has had more time to poison the top of the order. I wonder if that's why the guys at the bottom of the lineup are like, listen, I'm not listening to this guy. We all go back down to the minors and hit great. Ooh, fouled off by Soto. Hit the home plate umpire right in the mask. Whew. Whew. Man, that ball fouled straight back and hit the home plate umpire right in the mask. The 0-1 to Soto. And Soto crushes one out to left field. Back towards the wall, and that ball's out of here. And the Mets take a 4-3 lead. It's actually, John, they don't want to go back down. Oh, all the mascots are up in the booth now. That's funny. That's going to leave a mark. Yes, it is. Time for a Soto shot, and we got it. Cope would say Soto pop. Yes, let's go. Just watch the language, Jonathan, please. The chosen one strikes again. Very nice, Seaweed. Another home run. Gotta love it. Soto pop. Home run, baby. Morgan, thank you. Thank you for subscribing. You didn't realize you cursed? Well, realize it. Soto snacks. We're balling tonight as a well-oiled machine. Hold the line, Mets. Soto was kind of in a drought for a while. Yes, he was. We're getting a pitching change here. We're getting a pitching change. The Mets hitting 2 solo shots this inning. I don't think Frank was smoking this time. He usually tells us beforehand. Yes, baby, the magnificent Mets. Frank, it's okay if you're not smoking when the Mets score. No. He said, thought I cursed. See, not much time with Chavez and Soto. Up to 163 in the chat. Let's go. Just tuning in. The Mets have hit 2 solo shots here in the 7th to take a 4-3 lead. So technically, with Soto going the opposite way, is that the Coca-Cola corner? Because they got the big Coke bottle out there in left field? Feliciano, welcome in. Yes, it was. Have you seen him? We haven't seen him. Outside, 1-0. We have not seen him. The 1-0. Fouled off, 1-1. Well, passing tweet. What do we got? Oh, well, you can cross Seth Lugo off your list of being traded. He just agreed to a contract extension with the Royals. Check swing foul. 1-2. Even when Soto wasn't on fire at the plate, he contributed so many other ways. Walks, steals, great throws, etc. Thank you, Soto. Yup. Soto signed on my birthday, says Sharon. I'm creating a petition to Stearns to fire Chavez. Any signers? Sign me up. Swung on a miss by Alonso. Struck him out. The Mets hit 2 solo shots by Mauricio and Soto and take a 4-3 lead. Stand up and stretch, everyone. He has a video on his YouTube page that I left a message on. He hasn't responded. Pete's going to catch Strawberry soon. Not if he keeps going over. Let's do this, Mets. Up to 6860 on the subscriber count. Let's go. That's 16 tonight. 16. Seaweed projected 17, so we're 1 off of that mark. We are 140 away. We are 140 away from 7K. Which, if we keep up the pace we're on, we're going to be close. We're going to be close before the end of the month here. Could be within 100 before the end of the month here. Oh. James with the $2 super chat. Thank you, James. I don't remember any stolen bases this game. I think the Giants have one. The Mets do not. I think the Giants have one though. Let me look. Oh no, he went. He advanced on the wild pitch. Chavez will take credit for this. Defense, Mets. Oh. Hard to type on the sorry. It spaces everything out. Is the math and no, the math is not mathing tonight, Frank. Oh, Soto's coming in the pitch. When did he post it though? Elgood. Like how long ago? It should tell you. Like months, days. Ready for 1, 2, 3, bottom of the 7th. You're all winning like 6 games in a row. And at first, you still yes. Chavez is the reason the Mets lost in the playoffs last year, and the just because the Mets are winning right now doesn't mean their offense is good. They're still ranked like 24th in the league. Tap that like and subscribe. Oh, 8 years ago. Yeah, so I don't know. Hopefully everything's okay with him, honestly. Because I haven't seen him anywhere. I haven't seen him on Rob's channel. I haven't seen him on TP's channel. I haven't seen him in Morty's chat. Soto Brothers or Brothers Soto. I'm trademarking it now. Angels fan, who last time was here rooting for the Mets, is rooting for the Giants. So he's a homer or bust guy. Yes. Yes, he is. Most expensive lineup in 24th, right? Soto squared. I like that one. Back to the top of the lineup here for the Giants. Lee, Ramos, and Devers. Down a run. Gregory Soto making his Met debut here. 3.96 ERA in 36 and a third innings. In for a strike, 0-1. Somebody time Angels fan out as well. And a ground ball down to first. Pete's got it. We'll take it to the bag himself. 1 away. I want Soto pop. Well, you should have been here last inning. We got Soto pop. I want Soto shut down now. I want Soto shut down now, too. In for a strike, 0-1. Yup. You didn't know the Mets had two, then what are you, a fake fan? Fouled off, 0-2. Y'all are going to hate Soto. He throws hard, but sometimes he walks a bunch of people. You know, we already have that, so we do hate that already. Towards the end of August, Mets are playing more division games for the stretch run. Yep. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2 away. James S. says, okay, Greg, it's Gregory. No worries. That'll bring up Devers here. Need challenging that. Come on. The 1-0. Swung on a foul tipped. 1-1. Mets in San Diego tomorrow night. 9:30 start time. Outside. Thought 24 hours was sufficient. No, you got him? Yeah, that's fine. Fouled off. I mean, come on. You come in here. Your channel name is Angels Fan. When he was in here for the Mets Angels series, he was rooting for the Mets. Now he comes in here and he's rooting for the Giants. Then he's asking me personal questions. Bye-bye. The 2-2. Up and in. 3-2. iPad Alcatraz filling up. Well, then he should change his name then. That's fine. You can root for whoever you want, but don't come in here with Angels Fan as your name. Pop foul. We'll do it again. Change it to MLB Fan or something. Fan of winning. Something. The 3-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. If for some reason you have not done so already, you're welcome to pause now and give the like button a thumbs up. Thanks, says Charles. I bet he's the one hitting the smiley faces now. I don't see those on my side. The 3-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. If the Mets can finish this and win 2-3 against the Padres, it'd be an amazing West Coast trip. Well, how is he chatting? He must have created another account. Fouled off. We'll do it again. He needs to be timed out forever and ever. Whoa! It's a desperate attempt to be annoying. And a chopper in front of the plate. Soto's got it. We'll flip it to Pete, and that'll retire the side. A nice 1-2-3 inning debut for Soto. We go to the 8th. Still 4-3 Mets. It'll be McNeil, Marte, and Beatty coming up. Michael says, I'm a non-specific generic sports fan. There you go. Nice, Soto. Must have manners and respect, says Charles. What happens to eat more ramen than the average? What? iPad Dungeon on bread and water. Soto is just what our bullpen needed. A hard-throwing lefty. A troll's like a mosquito. It's hard to catch. Good job, Stearns. Good job, defense and Soto. Let's go, Mets. More runs would be nice. Raymond also asking for a few more runs here. Agreed. Where are the people that are usually asking for insurance runs? Now's the time to ask for insurance runs. Up to 91 likes on the stream. That was decent pitching. Yes, Darren says yes. Good debut for Soto. He keeps hitting the smiley face. I don't know if it does or not. Insurance runs nationwide is by our side. Let's go. Geico runs, says Jonathan. George says, once again, Gregory Soto, well done. Welcome home. McNeil's ready to tattoo the ball right here. Gina's here saying Mr. and Mrs. PAS. PAS Nation. Darren saying we need insurance. There we go. Let's go, Mats. Brody Blumberg is back. You can see it in your chat. Come on, squirrel. Certain commenters lead to believe, and McNeil first pitch swinging, lifts it out to left. One away. That parental guidance and education were non-existent. LFGM says Lux. Let's go, Mets. I like Gregory when he was pitching for the Birds. He threw in the mid-90s, and it's not a fastball. Live arm. Inside 1-0 here. Up to 68-64. 68-64. That's 20. We're up to 20 new subscribers tonight. Let's go. Sharon says close to 100 likes. And Marte lifts one out to center. Lee will have to play it on a hop. Marte with his second hit of the game. He's 2 for 3. That'll bring up Beatty, who's 0 for 2. I know, because it's on ESPN. ESPN's got like a huge delay. Where when it's on SNY, it's almost perfect matched up, I believe. Outside 1-0. Once again, George saying, Brody, salute to you and your kindness, LFGM. Sharon saying close to 100. Does Seinfeld ever show up at Mets games? Yeah, all the time. In for a strike. Great time to have a speedy base runner right here. Somebody already put that in here earlier. That will get you blocked. Starling likes the West Coast. Is Scuba coming in as a pinch runner? Not yet. Not Mark, because Marte can steal, so there's no need to pinch run him, and he's DHing, so there's no need to pinch run for Marte. On the outside corner, 1-2. We're at 136 here. 136 away from 7K. The 1-2. And a little chopper up to first. Dom Smith will make the play. The runner moves down to second. 2 away. That'll bring up Alvarez, who's 2 for 3 with a single and a double. Roundhouse says, would love to see a hit and run play. Hit that like button and sub to the PAS network. He went 0-1. Dom who? Dom Smith. Yes, that Dom Smith. Nico saying insurance, Albie. Yes. They already started selling. Fouled straight back. Insurance runs, guys, please. Charles says you are welcome to join in the lively chat conversation at any time. Express yourself respectfully. Yep, that's Dom. VO2. Down low, 1 and 2. Right now, we're at 21 new subscribers tonight. Frank T projected 21. The 1-2. Outside, 2 and 2. Well, he's not at first base. He's on second base. And to think he was going to be competition for Pete. Well, Pete stole his job. And a ground ball is short. Adames got him. Nice play by Adames. We go bottom 8. Still 4-3 Mets. It'll be Adames, Chapman, and Yastrzemski coming up. The whining, crying, life's not fair, Dom Smith, not my favorite. Why do you need a stolen base? He was in scoring position. Unless it's for betting stuff, there's no need for it. He was already in scoring position. Reed Garrett will be the new pitcher here. James says, let's go, bullpen, finish this. We're up to 93 likes on the stream. Let's go. I don't know. I don't know if they would use Diaz tonight or not. They might, because he didn't pitch Friday night, right? You don't have to say what's up when you've been here multiple times already. Come on, defense, let's hold them to no runs. Let's go, Mets. Debrath, I like your channel. I'm new. I just subbed. Let's go, Mets. Welcome in. Thank you very much. Appreciate you subscribing. Soto's available tonight. Soto just pitched. Oh my goodness. Talk about not paying attention. Soto just had a 1-2-3 inning last inning. No. He would only be burned out for the first game. No, he pitched last night. He got the save last night. What are you talking about? Down low. He was on the mound when Pete grabbed that ball. Okay, somebody now. Hold on. That foul ball here. Now you're officially blocked. You hate pure adrenaline sports and you don't need to be here. Thanks for stopping in. Bring Soto back in. You were sleeping? Not cool. Oh, yeah, the other 2 nights. That's right. Yeah, that was Angels fan. But he's completely blocked now. Completely blocked from the channel. To all on the PAS Network live stream broadcast, including the silent listeners and viewers, new subscribers and listeners, your support is greatly appreciated. And when you block somebody, it blocks their IP address, so they can try to make as many accounts as they want, but they're blocked. Yep, John streams every Mets game. Yep, that's true. And a ground ball foul. Julian Cross is here saying, "What's up, brother? Go Mets." Welcome in, Julian. The 2-2. And that one lined into center field, the leadoff single. That'll bring up Chapman. Chapman's got 2 home runs tonight. A solo shot and a 2-run shot. Alvarez out to talk to Reed Garrett. Turn 2 here. James says, "John's the reason I can follow every Mets game. Not available on Dish. Very lucky to have John in PAS Sports." They better take advantage of this game because the Yankees finally won a game against the Phils. Agreed. The first pitch. In for a strike, 0-1. James says, "Let's go double play." Yeah, I would love a double play right now. The 0-1. Inside, 1-1. The 1-1. On the outside corner, 1-2. Roundhouse says ready for a big K. I'd rather have the double play right now. Timeout by Chapman. The 1-2. Swung and a miss. Struck him out. One away with a runner on first. Come on, Mets. Let's get it done. Double play would be perfect. I'm fine with a strikeout. Either way, getting Chapman out's good. He's been the damage tonight for the Giants. Inside, 1-0. Swung on a missed. 0-2 the count, or 1-2, 1-1 the count. Excuse me. Huge strikeout. Double play would be nice. And that one ripped foul down the right field line. 1-2. Gotta fold laundry, but I'm listening. He said fold laundry. Another strikeout would be good too. The 1-2. Up high, 2-2. Outside, 3-2. The 3-2. Oh, fouled off. Not held on to by Alvarez. We'll do it again. If Alvarez could have held that, that would have been a strikeout. The 3-2. Pitch comm not working. Pitch comm not working. Let's strike this clown out. Come on, Garrett. Strand the man on base. If the Mets can hold on, they will match their longest win streak, I believe, at 7. The 3-2. Garrett deals. Swung on a miss. Had a ball in the dirt. Struck him out. 2 away. That'll bring up Dom Smith. Unless we get a pinch hitter here. Oh, Brooks Raley will come in to face the lefty. And we're getting a pitching change. $185 people watching. Welcome in, everybody. Up to 95 likes on the stream. $22 new subscribers tonight. Let's go. You called it, John. Struck him out. Let's finish this inning. Playoff test run, bullpen. Yeah. I'm superstitious. Remember? Yeah. I'm convinced that's why Pete hit that home run against the Brewers. This is too close. It's Pepto time. Bud, man, you got to start using the emotes in the chat. I got Pepto emotes. Yo, Soto out there getting seeds from Diaz. Yo, what's up with that? Let's flip the... All right, Rayleigh, the new pitcher here. And then ripped foul, 0-1. Wilmer Flores is the pinch hitter here. Wilmer Flores here. Uh-oh. No video. How about now? How about now? We're back. Sorry about that, guys. You can still hear me, though, right? Okay. Sorry about that. And that one drilled foul. We can see you now. Yes. Yes, we could hear you. Okay. I hit the wrong button. Outside. Yes, audio was always on. Thank you, Charles. Yes, we could hear you. Stoney, what's up, brother? This video stayed on the vertical side. And a chopper. That's going to be an infield single. That'll bring up Bailey. Bingo, it's working, he said. No worries, Stoney. Welcome back in, man. Mr. K is here, LFGM. Glad to see Rayleigh back. We missed him. Inside 1-0. The 1-0. And that one lined out to center. Oh, that's Taylor now out in center field. He makes the catch. That'll end the inning. We go to the ninth. Still 4-3 Mets. It'll be 9-1-2 coming up. Mauricio, Nimmo, and Lindor. I didn't call refs. Well, he's worried about what's going to happen in the ninth inning already. Let's keep going here. Up to 99 likes. Let's go. Once again, once we get to August, I'll give out 10 more free channel memberships. But if you are new here, make sure you are subscribed, because you never know who's going to drop in and give out gifted memberships. Last night we had Victor give out 10. We had Jonathan give out 15. Caps usually hops in and gives out some. Phew more runs, Mets. Yes. All right, Michael R. You keep talking about just eat ramen, dude. You want to do it so bad. Let's go offense. We don't need a rally. A rally is when you're down. No, take a timeout, dude. You don't know baseball. We'll see you tomorrow night. James Pava saying LFGM. Swing the bat. Elgood says Diaz threw 14 pitches last night. He should be available, right? I would think so, but then again, like somebody pointed out, you probably lose him for the first 2 games in San Diego if he pitches tonight. Right, we need insurance runs, not a rally. Correct. Bud says, unless the Mets get some runs here, it's definitely Pepto time. Fouled off by Mauricio 0-1. You would pitch him tonight. I would too. Going for the sweep, I would pitch him as well. Camden says, let's go. LFGM says D. Oh, I got to check to see. Super Nelson just subscribed. Welcome in. I got to see if CP's doing postgame tonight. Brazo. Oh, maybe Brazo. Inside. Or Stanek. Crazy that the Hulkster passed away. Yeah, unbelievable, dude. 71 years old. Inside. Insurance. You can never have enough. The 3-1. And that one lined out to left. And that's a fair ball up against the 319 sign. Mauricio will pull into second base with a leadoff double. 4 for 4 tonight. Now we get the pinch runner in Scuba, because he'll stay in the game for defensive purposes. Tomorrow's probable starters. Dylan Cease against Montas. Cease against Montas. Scuba up to 68-70. Let's go. 130 away. We are going to be close to 7K before the end of the month. Ronnie, let's go. Get him in. I'm impressed with Ronnie Mauricio. Fouled off by Nimmo 0 for 1. Or 0-1. He's 0 for 4. Scooby-Doo. A better tribute. A whole show. Hogan Elevated Wrestling. Well, then you all need to pay attention because their YouTube channel's been doing it. They were doing it all day yesterday. I don't know about today. At a live show, they don't need to do a tribute at a live show. The 0-2. Chopped foul. I like that move. Scuba. Charles has got so caught up in chatting and forgot about hitting that like button. Feel no way. Happens to the best of us. Pause now and give it a thumbs up. Stanek was your guess. The 0-2. And that one lifted out to left field. Lee on the back, and he can't make the catch. It bounces up against the wall. Acuna will score. Nimmo pulls into second with a double, and the Mets get an insurance run. It's now 5-3. Dr. Delay, what is up, my friend? How are you, brother? If that's all they want, I would do that trade in a heartbeat, Stoney. What about you? Wow, tonight he's 4 for 4. Yep. Bottom of the lineup. Charles says in the morning you have two choices. A, to continue to dream about your goals, or B, wake up and chase them. Dr. Delay. Great to see Dr. Delay back in the house. Hopefully he gets back to live streaming here. Nimrod is my hero. Nimo. Linda's here. Rising Rhino redirect. What is up, Linda? What's up, Rhino Nation? I didn't even know Rhino was live. Let's go. Rhino Nation on the way. I'm doing good. How was vacation, man? Like number 105. Let's go. Welcome in the people redirecting from Rhino. Let me turn subscriber only mode off so they can chat it up without subscribing. Let's turn that off so they can, Rhino people can chat. They might not want to subscribe to say hello. There we go. The 1-1. Oh, inside. 2-1. Finally, top of the lineup does something, right? Yes, I would. Vientos' defense is horrible. I'd do it. Yep, me too. Rhino raid. Let's go. Welcome in, Rhino Nation. Welcome in, Rhino Nation. Rhino on the redirect. Thank you, Rising Rhino. Really appreciate that. And that one popped up on the infield. And Chapman will make the catch. One away. That'll bring up Soto. Soto hit the solo home run to give the Mets the 4-3 lead. Thank you, Linda. Yep. I just wish you knew you were coming so I could have had subscriber only mode turned off. But I got it done now. Outside. What's up, everybody? Make sure you check out Rising Rhino with the NFL season coming. But if you're a fan of anything football, make sure you check them out. The Canadian Football League, the European League, the UFL, the NFL, college football. Down low. Sorry, no worries. Final 20 seconds to win the game. Nice. Those games are always fun, right? Another bomb for Soto. Better not be a spoiler. The 2-0. Outside, 3-0. And there we go. Now they will put Soto on. So technically goes down as an intentional walk. Yeah, it's on ESPN, so I'm way behind. And a ground ball up the middle. Adames flips the second for one over the first. Double play. That'll end the inning. 6-4-3 double play, but the Mets do add an insurance run and now lead 5-3. It will be Diaz. 9-1-2 for the Giants coming up. Diaz is coming in, yep. Let me see who's going to be live here for post-game. Rob will be live for post game, so we'll redirect over to Rob. We're determining the winner, it says. Well, it's taking forever to determine the winner here. Sugar Diaz, 1, 2, 3. All right, guys, let me come back over. Dallas Mod Girl's here. What's up, Dallas? In for a strike, 0-1. Frank says the phone died. Oh, I do it all the time, Stoney. It's the first time? I'm getting old, man. I'm going to need to get bifocals next time I get glasses because I can't read. I can barely read my handwriting in front of my face here. Fouled off, 1 and 2. Outside, 2 and 2. Redirect. Let's set up this redirect over to Rob's channel. He's got post game tonight. I did not see CP with a post game. Outside, 3 and 2. Come back over to the chat here, guys. He was asking me to send him some cards. Well, I just bought a card. I don't sell cards. And that one popped up out to right. Soto, before the track. Now we'll make the catch, 1 away. That'll bring up Lee. I got to take my glasses off too, Reed, John. Yeah, that means we're nearsighted, James. That means we're nearsighted. Outside, 1 and 0. Padres, Stoney, tomorrow night. 9:30 Eastern time. The 1-0 and fouled off, 1 and 1. Outside, 3 and 1. Oh, up. And sometimes these games facilitate the process. Yeah, right? Yes, they do. Outside, ball 4. So a 1-out walk. That'll bring up Ramos. These West Coast trips are brutal for people with morning jobs, right? The first pitch. Oh, almost hit him. Oh, they're going to say it did hit him. And that'll put 2 on here for Devers. Oh, Mets are saying challenge. The Mets are saying challenge. Let's look. It's hard to tell. No, that ball did not hit him. No, that ball did not hit him. Let's see here, this angle. Oh, it did. I think it might have. Come on, Diaz, get it together. Doesn't look like it hit him to me. Do not hit a home run. Let's see. I don't think you can overturn it, honestly. I do not think you can overturn it. They confirmed the call. Must have hit some arm hairs. That insurance one we got helped us. All right, 2 on. Here's Devers. Need an out. Some kind of out. I want a double play. Up high, 1-0. Raymond saying need a double play here. Oh, good saying settle down. Swung on a missed, 1-1. Bud says it's a real good time for a double play. Up high, 2-1. No, I already have a feeling we lost this. I already have a feeling we lost this game. On the outside, they check down at third. No swing, 3-1. He didn't go. Swung on a miss, 3-2. Outside, ball 4. That'll load the bases. Bases loaded, only 1 out. Someone needs to talk to Diaz. In for a strike, 0-1. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Stoney says we definitely need a double play right here. The 0-2. Called strike 3. Got him looking. 2 away. I am nervous, boys. I am nervous. Get that K. Bam. Big K. Here's Chapman, already with 2 home runs tonight. First pitch is in for a strike, 0-1. Fouled straight back, 0-2. Sorry, guys. Trying to stay away from the chat because I know some people are ahead. The 0-2. Oh, up and in. 1-2. 1-2 the count. Mets trying to complete the sweep against San Francisco. Move a game and a half ahead of the Phillies in the standings. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. Put it in the books. 7 wins in a row. The Giants leave the bases loaded. Let me come back over. Catch up to the chat here, guys. Yep. Here we go. Why wait for last innings? Because you have to play all 9 innings. That's why you wait. Here we go. No spoilers. Never give up on these guys. LF. Oh, Caps. I'm sorry, Caps, if you were here. I was trying to stay away from the chat. Can you say 7 in a row? Let's go. Yes. Diaz has to feel threatened. Sweep. Put it in the books. Let's go. Thank you all so much. What a night. Look at the subscriber count tonight, guys. 29 new subscribers tonight. Awesome stuff. You just got in, all good. I know some of you don't like him, guys. But you got to read the rec setup to Talking Mets with Rob for postgame. So tell him PAS sent you over. Enjoy this sweep, guys. The Mets are back at it tomorrow night at 9:30 Eastern Time against the Padres. We'll be live for all 3. Monday and Tuesday night at 9:30. Wednesday at 4. Awesome stuff, everybody. Smash them thumbs up on the way out. And we'll see everybody tomorrow night.